Can you hear me?
Maybe this will work.
That works. Gosh, everything you've said was absolutely silent. So I'm guessing nobody else heard it either.
Okay. Well, you know what? It's just been one of those technical weeks. My name is Becky. I am the director of onboarding here at Gateway Travel.
She's not the director of tech support.
No. Oh gosh, that would be a big mistake to put that in my hands. So today we're going to be talking about Gateway Travel, what we have to offer, a little bit for transferring agents. The person joining me, I'll let her introduce herself. She's going to be helping us with this.
Hi, my name is Holly. I am the director of agent growth here with Gateway. What that means is I work with our agents who have done their first booking and then are in process of getting to their IATA card, which is a standard for agents in the industry. And I also do mentoring and question answering and supplier recommendations and lots of other things. And I do the educational portions with our Launch and Elevate programs. So that's
awesome. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to put those in the comments, or we'll have a big question and answer period at the end. So let's get started. We are a host agency for travel agents. We were established in 2012. We do have a community of over 1,200 agents, and we are growing daily, which is exciting. We do offer unparalleled service and support. We love working with our agents. Agents will have access to a state-of-the-art CRM, and we do offer multiple live, ongoing, personalized training programs for agents at all levels, which is great. And I'll let you do this with Holly.
So we do have an incredible staff. We have lots of people that are here to assist. The most front-facing are Becky, our amazing director of onboarding, who works with our agents when they first join us to make sure that they are in the system correctly and have dotted all their I's and crossed all their T's, and then manages our support staff to get them onboarded and with logins and things with suppliers. Again, I'm the director of agent growth, which I just described. And then we have Mikkel Daniel, who is our director of agent experience. She works with our more senior agents, but also does things like planning fam trips and webinars and things like that for us. So we have a great team here who have a combined 30-ish years of travel agent experience, plus our behind the scenes staff who do logins and onboarding. They also are working active agents. So we have lots of people who've been there and know what's going on in the support positions here.
Yeah, a lot of experience to benefit from. We do have membership options. We have 4 different memberships, ranging from the 60% to the 90% commission split. You're going to choose your commission level when you pick your membership. Each one is going to include your access to the CRM, training, support, E&O insurance, and you can upgrade at any time. We do also have the sub-agent program available for agents at the 70% level or higher. So you do have options and you will have control of what commission split level you're at, which is fantastic.
There are so many benefits to being part of Gateway Travel. I've been here for nearly 7 years, and I'm so glad I made this choice. A lot of our benefits are things that you'll experience as you go through the process, but the most obvious and the ones that we talk about are our onboarding process, which is easy. It's very straightforward from the minute you join to the minute you have access and can start booking clients. It's very quick and very seamless. Login transfers. If you are an experienced agent and you're working with a different host agency, we know that you've spent time training and establishing logins with other suppliers. And we know the tips and tricks to help you transfer those logins and some of that training over to your new host agency so that you don't lose anything in the process. If you have existing bookings with your previous host agency, we will work with you and brainstorm about ideas and ways to protect those commissions so that you still get paid, even if you decide to make a change. And then our training, our Gateway training program is top notch. And our live personalized training, I think, is what really sets us apart. We have great live training for agents at all levels. Our dedicated support, which I just talked about, is great. But for transferring agents particularly, you have access to me. So any questions you have, any login transfers you need, any process explanations you have, that comes to me, and I'm here to help you through that. Access to our suppliers. We have over 120 fantastic suppliers that we work with, It's a well-curated list with attention paid to which suppliers are going to be the best for our agents and for their clients. And we can cover almost every area of travel. Our commissions are among the highest in the industry, and we pay twice a month on the 15th and the 1st for the month, and those are direct deposited. And we love that commission rate starting at 90% if you want. And then, of course, our size, as Becky mentioned, we have about 1,200 agents nationwide, which makes us big enough to have an impact in the industry, but also small enough to care about our agents and to feel very personalized and very family-like.
Which is one of the many reasons I chose Gateway.
Me
Onboarding
too.
process is one of the most simple out there. You're going to go to gatewaytravel.com, pick out the membership that is best for you. That is going to start that onboarding process. You are going to schedule your onboarding call. That call is going to walk you through your next steps as an agent. Once you complete your CRM profile, you can start working on login transfers, getting new logins, whatever you need to get you to where you're booking travel, to where you're taking care of your clients. Because I understand as a transferring / experienced agent, you do have different needs, and we're here to make sure that that is a streamlined process for you.
Fam trips is something that we get questions about all the time. And we are really excited to share that we always do a Gateway Fam trip every single year that is open to all of our agents. So they don't need to meet benchmarks or minimums or anything to qualify. You just have to be an agent in good standing. This year, we will be on the Celebrity Beyond in November of this year. And if you chose to join Gateway, we do still have a few slots available on that Fam trip. So it's open and ready for booking. We have done a lot of different experiences in the past, Disney and Universal together. We did a Fam in 2023 on Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas. We've had agents go to Ireland, Jamaica, Alaska. I just got back from beaches in Turks and Caicos from a Fam trip. Some of our Fam trips are for select groups or people who qualify. It really depends Fam to Fam, but we do always have the one for the whole agency. And then we do also have resources like outside providers who do Fam trips separately from Gateway, but would be available to our agents, and we can point you towards those as well.
Which is fantastic. So what makes Gateway Travel different? Holly and I are going to split this because it's a lot of talking. We are not an MLM. We never require you to recruit or team building or anything like that. That is completely up to you with the sub-agent program. And it is not a pyramid because your sub-agents cannot have sub-agents. We do not have any quotas or minimums. You can build your business at your own pace, which is fantastic. We do have... Okay, are you hearing the ringing? It's not me. This is so weird.
Nope.
Okay, good, baby. Okay, computer technology, which is crazy. Okay, so we do have a supportive and positive culture with a Facebook group where we can interact with our agents, and we do love the way that is positive because that doesn't always happen on social media. We do not have any restrictive rules like agents cannot book their own travel or agents have to give sandals leads to more senior agents. I have heard some really crazy ones like Holly has, I'm sure. We do not have any restrictive rules like that. You do not have to give your leads to senior agents. You can start booking with VAX as soon as you have that CRM profile completed. There's a lot of crazy rules out there that just kind of...
The one about not booking their own travel always blows me away because really you should be your own best client and you should earn commission on that travel. And we absolutely do. So that is something that I think is really attractive as a new agent. Your support staff is composed, as we mentioned, of active and working agents with decades of experience. We've all been there. We know what it's like to be an agent. We know what it's like when you have a client ghost you or things like that.
Yes.
And we are prepared to understand and assist. You can reach us via email, which we respond to very quickly. And then we also have phone calls that can be scheduled for mentoring and assistance. We're very responsive. And I know this will be the third time I've mentioned it, but we do have that live ongoing training for our agents at every level of experience and activity. And so, in fact, we had a launch, which is for our brand new agents this morning, and we covered the topic of qualifying your clients. We try to equip our agents with the tools they need to actually work their business. Our agents can earn up to 90% commission from day one without qualifications. One of those weird rules I had come through my social media feed, because now we're on the algorithm, so we get all those other host agencies, was that you could start at 70 or 80% and eventually maybe if you qualify, you could earn 90% someday. We don't do that. You can join
No.
at 90% right from the beginning, which we love.
That's right.
And then, of course, for our brand new transferring agents, we do have a wonderful offer, and Becky will tell you more about that.
Yes. So we do have it to where transferring agents can get their first month free. What you're going to do is you're going to go to gatewaytravel.com. You're going to go under the pricing heading. Under there, you're going to select transferring or experienced agent, select that. And that is where you're going to sign up because it's going to give you that first month free so you can test drive us and see what you think. So a great opportunity to try us on, which is awesome. And questions?
Yeah, we would love to answer any questions that anyone may have. We did cover a lot of information in these few minutes that we've been chatting, but of course, there's always questions. So if you have any, feel free to reach out through this chat right in this screen.
Comments.
You can ask a question that way, or if you think of it later, you can certainly email us at newagentsupport@gatewaytravel.com. And there's that email right there, and ask your questions that way. We'd be happy to answer them for you.
Exactly. You can go on gatewaytravel.com. There's a lot of blog posts. There's a bunch of information there. A lot of information about what the memberships all include. And from there, you can even book a phone call if you'd like to talk to one of us more about your unique situation. So we are definitely here to answer any questions that you guys have, which is awesome. And I love these photos from our fam trips. It makes me want to go, Holly.
I know. The one in the lower left corner where we're all wearing well, most of us are wearing sunglasses. That was on our Alaska fam trip last summer.
Yes.
And we were able to experience Holland America in Alaska. It was incredible. Really, really fun.
It was. And it's funny because here we have proof, even in our screens, that we work even on vacation.
We do. The bottom right picture, we were answering emails for agents while sitting and looking out at the glaciers and enjoying our warm coffee. And it was a great trip.
Definitely blessed. So thank you guys so much for attending. Like we were talking about, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can email newagentsupport@gatewaytravel.com. You can go to gatewaytravel.com to learn more and book a phone call if that helps more, because I understand sometimes it's nice to be able to talk to someone and walk things through. So thank you guys so much for attending. We're happy to have you, and we will see you next week. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.